Mookie, you are the host. And as Mookie so eloquently stated prior to the breaking off on us, my house, my rules. Continue, Mr. Mookie.
I mean, it's a very clear cut decision. I don't understand where the problem lies in it personally. I mean, D said it, like, whatever you can do for me, I can do for myself. And I'm pretty sure that everybody would agree with me. I know how to cook. I know how to clean. I probably clean better than most women. I know how to sew.
Facts.
I can put a button. I know how to put a button on a motherfucking shirt. Like you not. So it's like y'all are at, like, what are you, like? I guess my question is this: what are y'all asking for? Like what? Like y'all want traditional men where, like, what? Like, because y'all are not. They're not traditional women anymore. Because traditional women did what? Stayed in the kitchen, shut their mouth. Like, that is what it was.
In America.
Everywhere.
Really?
Yes. My people too, shit.
Yeah. Everywhere. Like, bro, what are you talking about? Everywhere. Like, women did that. That's what it was. Like, women. I remember when my granddad came home, gave my grandma money as an allowance, and then left. Like, here, this is for the house, this is my money, and left. Bye, granddad. See you when you come back. It's real. So my question is, this is a question I pose to everybody. So are y'all looking for men to be traditional, whereas women are not? Because that's what it sounds like I'm hearing on the pod. Because roles is roles. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, I'm not gonna stop a chick from going out there and cutting my grass. If she want to go cut the grass, I'm not gonna be like, hey, I'm a man, let me cut that grass. No, get your ass out there and sweat. Your shit.
You know what? I think nowadays most men are weak as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I think based on a lot of single moms, they've projected what they want onto their sons, right? So they're not willing to do anything. So it's more of a men stepping up to do what needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? Don't put all the pressure on a woman because that's what you're used to your mom doing. You feel me?
Yeah, so like, okay, so okay. So correct me at any point because I'm a little slow sometimes. You gotta work with me. I gotta baby step myself up there, so you gotta work with me. So
okay, come on.
Like you said, like you're saying that men need to step up. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what about the women that are not allowing the men to step up? Because it's always every time we have the discussion or every time we talk about something like this, it's always, oh, men this, men that. But where is the women and don't get scared, accountability? Just where is that?
Most definitely. Because that's when the headbutting comes in, and that's where women, I think, have it twisted where they feel the need to compete with their man. And that's not what it has to be. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to sit down, chill out, let him do his thing. You know what I'm saying? Accountability is important. If there is no accountability, how the fuck is the relationship going to last? You know, accountability, self-awareness is extremely important. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm not a man. I'm not trying to be. And I'm definitely not going to try to control him.
But that's what the modern woman does.
And that's some toxic shit. That's not right.
Yeah, I think there's a difference between being a modern woman and being a toxic woman, like you said, Ari. That's
But aren't they one and the same?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Modern women are toxic.
No,
Therefore,
they're not.
toxic
Why?
women
Why
are
would?
modern.
Why? Okay.
It goes hand in hand.
Okay. Why?
That's the No Filter Podcast 2022 at
That is-
gmail.com.
That is,
That is
stop stealing my speech. That's mine. Don't do that. So, okay. So, modern women want to be men. They want to run the house. They want to lead. They want to be in charge. They want to take care. Okay. Is
That's
that
not
toxic?
true, though.
No, yes, it is.
That's a toxic woman. That's completely different.
Okay. So what you're saying is that modern women do not like to run their household.
The point is that nobody's in charge. It's a collaborative effort.
No, that's the problem. Modern
Lord.
women want to be in charge. They want to run the house. They want to emasculate the men. And
No, it's completely different. It's not
I said what I said.
emasculating.
I said good day.
Wow.
I said good day. I said
It
good
is
day.
not emasculating wanting to have the same responsibilities
I said good
and
day
help
to you,
each
man.
other out. Like,
I
what's
said good day. I said good day.
Huh?
To you. I said good day to you, man. I said what I said. My bad. Go ahead.
Oh
My
my
bad.
God.
My bad. Go ahead. Oh, sorry. My bad.
I can't
but
stand you.
But this is the exact point. This is what I'm saying. Modern women. Back in the day, this wouldn't even be a discussion. It wouldn't have been. What I said.
Of course, it was a discussion.
I said, no, you're toxic. You'd have been like, yes, I'm toxic, and moved on.
Because I'm not toxic.
But you are because you're arguing with a man. That makes you toxic.
I am fucking lost right now. I am
my
so
God,
lost.
That's chauvinism right there. That's you're being a total machista completely.
Oh my God, Ari, rein this shit in. Stop letting me freestyle over here. I'm just saying. I'm just doing shit.
And D's just over there cracking the fuck up
for real,
as
okay,
usual.
My bad. All right, but for real. So you're okay. So you're trying to say that because you are a hybrid of traditional and modern, that you don't have the same qualities of a modern woman. Is that the gist of what I'm getting? Anybody?
A quality of a modern woman is not toxicity.
Okay, so if
a toxic quality is for a toxic woman. You can't, just because somebody's modern or don't believe in certain gender roles or what have you, doesn't mean they're toxic. Just because you want to like boss hog all the time doesn't, doesn't make sense. You're the toxic one. If you don't want to hold space, if you don't want to hold space for what?
Shut up, not you, him. Shut up. Go ahead.
They got their whole little own inside conversation going on inside all the damn time.
So my question, because I'm curious because they say men are toxic because because that is what people have said, right? So how is it different?
Thing is, nobody mentioned anything about being toxic.
Yeah, you did. You said that. I didn't say that.
I didn't say. Oh, maybe Ari did. My bad.
I didn't say anybody was toxic. I got called out and said I was.
Yeah, you did. You called my ass toxic.
Well, you are toxic because you yelling at me. Why are you yelling?
Because you're accusing. You're totally accusing me and literally shut me up a little while ago.
Mm-hmm.
You're the one carrying the red flag, not I, sir.
That didn't happen.
It's okay. He's just a representative of the patriarchy. No big deal.
Oh, yeah.
So, Mookie, with your strong beliefs, your house, your rules, what role does your woman have? Does she sit there, shut up, fuck you, feed you? What?
Fuck yeah. Wait, what? You said that all wrong. You should have came way different than that. Wait a minute. Fuck yeah.
But you just said yeah.
Yeah, you just agreed to it.
Let me ask a
Did you not
question.
hear what she said?
If I
Listen
may.
to what she said.
Oh my god.
Okay, you said, shut up, fuck me, and feed me. Yes, that is, yes, it's your role.
Or it's feed you, fuck you, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like what else is there? What else is there to do?
I need to ask a question.
Go ahead.
Uki, I'm asking it of you.
Okay.
Why?
Why do I want her to shut up and fuck me?
Why do you deserve that?
Because I'm a man. It's weird.
So because you were born with a dick, you deserve to have somebody wait on you hand and foot.
Yes.
Oh my god.
This is weird.
That's some toxic
You're not
shit.
serious.
I can't believe.
Mookie, you're not serious.
No bullshit. Bullshit.
Oh my god.
Bullshit.
See, like,
look, listen.
I'm on a new path right now, right?
No, bring it, bring it, because I want all the smoke. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. I'm gonna tell you something right motherfucking now. Fuck this podcast. Fuck women. You gonna do it the fuck I say when the fuck I say do it. And that's the end of that shit. Damn it. Now what?
Man, shut your ass up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
Y'all are full of shit talking about fucking equality. That's why we was born different. If that was the case, we'd all be men or women.
Hey,
Weird.
take it easy. You got to watch out for that BP, boy.
Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna die today. I'm gonna die on this hill. Let's go. Let's go. What? Who got something else?
Oh, I don't have anything else because you just completely answered my question. And it was the most toxic, fucked up thing I've ever heard.
Toxic? How is it toxic?
Right.
What is toxic about it? But do you see how Vinny just said that I'm toxic, but in the same breath, everybody was like, "Oh, well, what females do it is not toxic." What's the difference?
So
you just said. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ari. I don't mean to interrupt you.
Made me forget what I was gonna say.
Damn it! I'm sorry.
I'm just saying. So if a woman come into my house, makes more money than me, tells me what to do, that's not toxic?
I think there's a thin line between being modern and
toxic.
That
didn't answer the question. My question was...
I'm getting there. Because there is a difference. There's most definitely a difference. That's why
I said definitely a difference.
Them bitches got a fucked up mentality. You know what I'm saying? It's not a competition. You ain't got to prove if you're with him, why are you trying to prove yourself to him? You know what I'm saying?
So why do women do it?
Man, I can't speak for them motherfuckers.
Well, so then again, so you see what I'm saying? Y'all are talking from a limited perspective. Like y'all are talking about yourself, how you guys are. But there are millions of other people out there. There are millions of women who make money, who emasculate men, who tear them down, who try to run the house, who says, "Oh, if you don't do this, this, and this, then you are not the head of this household." What about them?
They ain't on this podcast.
But again, but we're talking. But Vinny just made a statement that I'm a toxic man.
You are
a general conversation. Like, how am I toxic if that's what I believe?
Because you didn't say what you believe.
That was the whole point of the podcast.
Motherfucker, can I speak?
I'm just saying, you throwing some shit out there.
I'm saying that what you said was because you were born with a dick, you deserve to have women wait on you hand and foot. That's what you said. When I said that, you said yes.
The hand and foot part you didn't say, but go ahead.
That's what I said. And you were like, yeah. That's exactly what the fuck I said. And you are out here telling me that it's okay that because you were born.
You seem triggered. Were you not born with it? Were you not born with it? I can understand why you would be triggered. I can understand where the trigger would come from.
This has been the No Filter podcast.
Stop stealing my stuff, guys. That's my stuff. Let me have my thing. We all have our own things. We all have our own things here, guys. Let me have mine. Are we done with the podcast? Did I break it? I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Did I break the podcast?
I can't breathe.
Did I break the podcast? Sorry. This has been the No Filter podcast.
No, bro, we good. We good. Just stay fucking. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Somebody ask a question. Oh shit.
I don't know. I don't believe that to be true with you though. I think you there's a lot more bark to that statement than there is.
Which statement?
What you just said.
Oh.
But
I feel like women should
but
serve.
But it's fine. I mean, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel.
Capping, bro.
So y'all feel it. Okay, I may have been a bit extreme in my
right.
However, I still do believe what I said. Like I feel as though that
all you had to say was I still believe in traditional gender roles. That's all you had to say.
Oh no, but y'all was attacking me and I didn't like being attacked, so I went out.
Oh my god.
I was being attacked on the podcast.
What? Nobody fucking attacking you.
Nobody was attacking you.
Look, see how y'all all are attacking me now.
No, because I started getting passionate about something. You seem triggered. You seem triggered. Are you okay?
I mean, passionate and being triggered is kind of the same thing.
No,
it's not.
See, everybody just see y'all are attacking me, so I defended myself. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm.
Why are you apologizing, bro? Fuck that. We don't apologize out here. We men. We don't do that.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We got Mookie and Daddy Mookie, apparently.
Oh shit.
All I'm saying is, okay, all right, my bad. All right, for real. Okay. Let's okay. Okay, wait. Shut up, dear. Trying to talk. Okay. This is my thing. Okay. Women, you can, let me speak from my personal experience. Okay, I'm gonna speak for me. Okay. You cannot come into my life as a woman and think that you are going to run any aspect of my life or our household. You may have your input, but at the end of the day, the final decision rests here and what's going to happen.
Well, of course, that would be disrespectful to you.
Again,
a woman that would do that, that's considered a toxic woman.
Because y'all, okay, my experiences are different than you guys' experience. Okay. I've been in the relationships where I've had women that done that. I've had women that ain't worth shit. That's what I'm speaking from. So when you say that not all modern women are not toxic, I can't say that because all modern women that I have met have been toxic. That is where I'm speaking from. Modern women, they are toxic. They're narcissistic and they feel like their shit doesn't stand. That's why I don't believe in this modern women shit. It's weird.
Instead of like generalizing them as modern women, that's just
what are they?
Who you chose, and you chose people with issues.
Right.
But are they not modern? Okay, again, what is the definition of a modern woman?
You know what? I would say that a modern woman is a woman that can contribute.
Right. I would say the definition of a modern woman is a woman who's alive today.
No, because we're talking about the mentality of the women that are alive today. So that's a team. You know what I'm saying? You got your woman that's standing there with you. So say it's your business, right? At least she can do, if she's not working, she's going to contribute the ideas. You know what I'm saying? She's going to help you do better. In return, you can help her be better too. There's nothing toxic about a modern woman. The woman you're talking about have mental health issues.
So modern women are okay. I will concede to your point. I
Yeah,
will
stop
concede to you.
choosing broken
Stop
women.
conceding.
Choose better.
No, because
Right.
you know what? Because
Do better.
because they're arguing
Right.
around the point.
Just do
Again,
better.
they're
Mookie,
attacking
just do
me.
better.
They're attack because it's easier to attack me than to be like, okay, I can see your point that these modern women are fucking toxic because
We're not attacking.
they are
you,
no
though.
they are internalizing, but like, wait, I'm a modern woman and I'm not like that. So y'all are internalizing it. Y'all are like, well, I'm not like that. That must be the bitches you picking. No.
It is because you're talking from your own experiences.
So
you make bad choices.
Okay, so let me ask you. You're right. I have made bad choices. So let me put y'all in the scenario. Okay, do traditional women cheat?
Anybody can cheat.
That's
Anybody
not what
does.
I asked.
Yes.
God damn it.
Okay. Yes.
do traditional women cheat?
Yes.
Do modern women cheat?
Of course. Yes.
Okay.
Everybody does.
So when it comes to traditional women and cheating, why do you think traditional women cheat?
I don't know. It could be anything. There's so many different scenarios you can present.
Just give me one, man, and I'll work.
It could be that their husband is never home. Instead of going home after a day's work, he goes to the bar and drinks all day and expects for his tacos to be ready at the end of the day. And
that was very personal. That was a very personal account. So, okay.
You said present a scenario, punk. So I did.
Why are you so angry? Why is everybody so angry?
Because you're angry.
I'm not angry. I asked the question. I was like, that seemed like a very personal experience. I was like, I just made a statement. God damn. Why is everybody so angry? Why are y'all mad? I didn't come up with this topic. Ari came up with this topic. You mad at Ari? This is our topic.
Mad because you're saying some
mad.
bullshit. That's why.
What is bullshit?
Nobody's mad. Continue.
I'm
sorry. You know what? I'm sorry for interrupting.
I want to talk to
Go ahead.
Vinny, what is bullshit about what I'm saying?
I want to talk to Samson.
Oh my God.
What is bullshit about what I'm saying?
I'm listening to what you're saying, and I'm just wondering, what the fuck gives you the right to be like this with women in general? Like, you have to understand that women, regardless of the fact that they are a different gender than you, are other human beings, bro. Like, seriously.
I mistreated them. When did I?
I'm not saying I didn't say you are either, but your thought pattern is ridiculous.
But why is my thought?
Here I come to save the day.
Why is my thought process wrong and yours
this
right?
is not a conversation that we can have while assholes.
Yes, we
on
can.
the
That is what the
podcast.
pod is for.
He's not.
Come on,
he's
let's go.
Not saying, it's me and you. Go ahead. I want to know why is my thought process wrong and yours is right?
I didn't say mine was right, but I know yours is wrong.
But why is mine? Okay, so
because you cannot expect another human being to bend to your will, no matter what. That's exactly what you're expecting.
Daenerys Targaryen, you will bend the knee or you will die.
Who asked anybody to bend to anything?
You did.
When did I say that?
You said that if a woman comes into your life and you could do everything for yourself, then she's going to do what you ask of her, or she's not going to be there. Did you not say that?
I said that.
Yeah, that was D. That wasn't me.
Okay. I believe that I heard you say something incredibly similar.
I said that if you can't come into my house and run my house, that's what I said. You cannot come here, a woman cannot come to me and start running shit here. That's what I said.
You know what I think? I think y'all forget what you say very conveniently.
That is literally what I said. I'll play it back and listen.
Wait, pause. Let you know what? I'm gonna jump on this grenade. I'll play this game with you, Vinny. I was having no. Hold on. I said it. So if I own a company and it's my company, and I bring someone in to lead up certain departments in my company, they don't get no fucking equal vote. They do what the fuck I asked them to do because it's my fucking company. End statement.
The fact that you're relating a company to a relationship is the problem.
A marriage is a business license. Read the fucking words.
Who said marriage? We were talking about relationship.
Okay, so it's all of it is to culminate into marriage. We are all adults here. Our goal is to spend the rest of our lives with someone who makes us happy, who makes us peaceful, who does the things that we need them to do on one hand or the other. So that's irrelevant. The end goal is always marriage, whatever that may mean to whoever it may mean it to. So if the goal is to join assets and create something, make that happen, Mookie.
Well, I don't know what you were gonna say. I don't know what he was gonna say, but is back to me and you, Eddie. What were we talking about? I'm sorry. You said look, because he took over and I forgot where we were, but you were saying I was wrong. You saying I was wrong.
I said that you said out loud that nobody was gonna come into your house unless they did the things that you asked of them.
No, I said.
I remember you saying the phrase "asked of them."
Okay, let's say I did say that. Okay, now what?
It's wrong.
You
can't expect another human being to bend to your will.
So if somebody comes into your house where you live at right now and starts telling you what to do, what do you do?
I don't know why this keeps getting turned into a general discussion
because
when we're talking about something very specific.
But I'm asking you because I specifically said nobody can come into my house, not a woman can come into my house and run my house. So I'm asking you, if a woman comes into your house and starts running shit in your house, what do you do?
My society and my thought is different than yours. To me, it's not a problem.
So you're okay with a woman running you and telling you where to go?
My mom and my grandmother both did it.
I mean, my mom did it too when I was little. But I'm grown now. My mom and my grandma and my aunt, all of them ran me as a kid because that's what parents and that's what they do. I'm talking about now, me being a grown man having my own shit. What do you do when a woman comes in there and starts telling you where to go, what to do, and how to do it? Is that not a problem?
It's not for me.
Okay. Well,
I don't have an issue with that. Because when I'm in a relationship with a woman, usually I'm the yes baby guy. Like you go do what you're gonna do, and I'm gonna let you do what you're gonna do. But as a human, if I put my foot down on something, then I'm putting my foot down. It doesn't have to do with being a man or a woman. It has to do with, no, I'm not putting up with that shit as a person.
You were saying something before you left. I don't know if you want to continue.
Nah, so basically, right, we all having this conversation, and I understand people try to make things specific when they're going to lose a conversation and use anecdotal evidence. It's kind of a genius tactic when you really think about it. That's like if you're arguing about generalized racism, and then the white person in the room says, I'm not racist because I have a black friend. Bitch, we talking about the 99 other motherfuckers in the room. So we're not finna play that game either. That's weird as hell. At the end of the day, period, most modern women are toxic as fuck. That's the reality of the situation. The fact that you have to designate that you have traditional values and separate yourself from the modern women you are referring to lets you know modern women are toxic as fuck. That's like if I say, oh, I'm a good dude, but I don't beat women. I have to let you know if I'm doing something, then that's That's weird. Because good motherfuckers don't beat broads. That's just how that works. So if I'm saying something, it is a general thing. Out of this being specific, talking about, we ain't talking about general terms. No, we are talking about general terms. That's the fact of the matter. Modern women are toxic. They are very toxic, as a matter of fact, as most of them do not know how to properly rear children, do not know how to clean, do not know how to cook, do not know how to properly communicate effectively. Those are toxic traits that exist in modern women across the board. That's not an opinion. That's a fact, period. That's a statement of fact.
I think
Because
it's
you have to
lack.
work on,
But you
think it's
can't
lack
call
of
that you can't call that toxic though.
if you don't know how to
Maybe
properly communicate, you are toxic.
maybe in some with some people, but let's say there's a girl that wasn't shown these things. Maybe she had a piece of shit mother that, you know, was a hooker and did drugs and didn't take care of her children. Who's this girl gonna learn it from? Nobody.
Yeah, but see, as a man, I'm free to say I don't give a shit where she learns it from. She's still toxic.
Well, yeah, but
I'm not finna.
I don't. But I don't
Listen,
think.
I'm not gonna argue the direction someone came from to get to the location that we're at.
Which is fine,
If
but
we're standing in a location, that's where we're standing.
you can't put all women under the same category though.
I didn't say all women. I said modern women. I was really specific.
Yeah, but you can't say all modern women.
Toxic.
Not all of them though.
Okay. If a modern woman does not know how to effectively communicate, no matter who didn't teach her, she in that moment is toxic. That's a statement of fact.
Right, but not all women.
Listen, if the conversation is to get from point A to point C, and we're standing at point B talking about which way we came from, you can tell me all of the obstacles in the world. I don't care. We're still standing at point B.
Well, yeah, but you could put
Point
a traditional
B
woman in
toxicity.
that same place, and she'll be toxic too. And you can't say all traditional women are toxic, because that sounds like something that you wouldn't say.
I don't believe most women are traditional to begin with.
Well, yeah, it's not the 1950s anymore.
They wasn't traditional in the 1950s. That's a thing that we seen on television that folks sold us that wasn't a real thing. So I don't believe that either. I believe that most women have been progressively toxic since for a very long time, as a matter of fact. I don't make a distinction. I'm saying, like, at the end of the day, if a chick identifies as a modern woman, undoubtedly she is toxic. Undoubtedly. The ones who are attempting to say they are trying to return to traditional values and they want to be more traditional, notice you're saying more traditional. You're not saying I'm going to be all the way traditional. Someone is saying, well, I'm a modern woman and I want to learn how to be better. If you want to learn how to be better, it means you're fucked up. That's what it means. That's not a point. That's not a point of debate. If I'm the bad guy and I'm working on being good, I'm the bad guy. End statement. There's no perspective involved in that. That's where everybody's lost in the conversation. There is no room to be lost in the conversation. If someone is saying modern women are this, traditional women are that, but there are some modern women who are working on having traditional values, okay, that means that they're fucking toxic already. And they're working to not be toxic. I will grant women that. But we're not finna sit here and act like if you don't have the ability to clean, if you don't have the ability to cook, if you don't have the ability to properly communicate, if these things are toxic, I can say they're toxic and comfortably say they're toxic because I can do them all, which is my point when I say I am sitting here. And if I invite you into my space, you will concede to my space. And if you do not, you will not be in my space.
Well, of course, it's all about respect. It's all about respect. So what's your definition of a traditional woman? Just basic off the top of your head. What's the definition of a traditional woman?
A woman who absolutely supports her man.
And you don't think a modern woman can do that?
I don't think modern women want to do that. I think modern women are so busy trying to compete with one another and men that they have no vested interest in doing it.
You're generalizing.
Okay, so your question was, what do I think modern women do? Women, plural, that means multiple. That is the generalization. That's a fact. So at the end of the day, yes, modern women fall into that category. That's just how that works.
So initially, I think, Ari, correct me if I'm wrong. Initially, you talked about traditional women and modern women, right? Traditional women, in my view, were the women that stayed home all day, cooked, cleaned, assumed all the women roles, right? Which is cleaning, cooking, washing, taking care of the children, everything that has to do with the household. The man worked all day, paid all the bills. Now, a modern woman is what? Somebody that can be an equal to their husband or to their partner and contribute exactly the same.
Men and women are not equal. Don't do that.
Why not?
That's why there's different standards in all of sports, because men and women are not equal. This is a fact. This is a statement of fact. It's not my opinion. This is scientific fact. Men and women are not equal. That's why we have the conversation about the transgender dudes becoming women, competing in women's sports, because we already all know men and women are not equal. So we're not going to do that. And when I talk about soul physicality, the fact that men can go out and work themselves to death for whatever reason, most women, if they did that, they would not accomplish the same amount of things in the same time.
But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that.
So listen, there is no equality.
Obvious. That's obvious.
No,
because
listen, that's not equal. There is no equality. Don't use the term equality, because we're not equal. There's a balance, but there is no equality.
I mean, that's obvious because it's biology, right? But we're talking equality as far as being able to contribute to a household.
Okay, so if I can work 80 hours and complete 80 hours worth of tasks, but you work 80 hours and complete 60 hours worth of tasks, that's not equal.
No, well, it's 80 and 80. Let's say 80 and 80. We have the same responsibilities.
We're talking about productivity. Listen, no, stop. We're talking about productivity. If I go out and I run for an hour straight, I run further than the woman who ran for an hour straight typically. That's just how that works. When you talk about biology and physiology, that's what you're talking about. That is why there are different standards. The amount of things that I can accomplish in a 24-hour day is significantly more than what most women can accomplish in a 24-hour day. Facts. Just based on sheer strength and muscle mass. So we're not equal.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm looking at the time. I see it.
Okay.
I see it.
Are we going to continue on? Or
we are going to look. We're going to continue. We are going to go down the rabbit hole in a minute, because we're not doing that. I understand everybody's argument, like everybody's little specific personal arguments. They're cute. They are. They're really cute. They're entertaining. But we're not gonna leave the pod and the listeners thinking that, number one, D didn't have no fucking say on this shit, and number two, that the bullshit y'all spewing is true, because it's not true. I mean, that's a statement of fact. Like I said, if we both walk out the door at the same time of day, and then we both come back at the same time of night, typically speaking, I can accomplish more just based on sheer muscle mass and endurance. And if you train to get to where I'm at, understand that I've been training to surpass where I'm at already. So you're never going to catch me.
This is not a battle of the sexes, though. This is a differentiating a traditional woman and a modern woman.
Right. Listen to what I'm telling you. Right now, everyone says that they want to be more traditional. If you want to be more